Hi guys, and welcome to this series on the next big thing in the crypto space. Today I'm going to be telling you about a project called Vynksafe. So Vynksafe is a DeFi project which helps you to be able to earn returns simply by staking some coins like BNB, BUSD, which is a stable coin, and then Vink, all right, which is the coin for Vynksafe. So Vynksafe is listed on CoinMarketCap and the current price is about 0.04511. All right. So the total supply or the maximum supply of Vynksafe is 99 million. Right. Now, Vynksafe actually dropped from an all-time high up to this price. So let's look at this. So on the 1 day time frame here, right, we saw Vynksafe all the way from $1.2 as at 25th of October has actually dropped all the way down to 0.45. Okay, so here is a good time to kind of take advantage of those projects. Okay, so why are we talking about Vynksafe? Because of its good returns when you stake. So when you stake any of those tokens here, right, whether BUSD, BNB, or the Vink chain or the Vink chain itself, right? So if you stake your BUSD, what happens is all the transactions, all the BUSD Vink related transactions that will be taking place on this network, you are going to be one of those providing liquidity for that network, right? And by so doing, the fees that the users pay, you're going to be getting returns from those fees. Okay, so let's do a little calculation. For instance, I prefer the BUSD because BUSD is a stable coin. I would rather stake BUSD than stake BNB and Vink token. Reason because BNB is not a stable coin, meaning the price of BNB can go down. As a result, your earnings can be affected. The same way with the Vink token as well. So, but if I stake in BUSD, I'm rest assured that what I've staked is a stable coin, and I cannot stake this at any time that I want. All right. So we're going to be looking at how to stake BUSD on Vynksafe. Okay. Before we do that, let's do a little calculation. For instance, if you stake $100, for instance, this is how much you're going to be getting. Okay. So if you stake $100 worth of BUSD on a daily, you're going to be receiving about 0.64 USD in what? In Vink token. All right. So this is your annual percentage return for $100 deposit. That's about 1,000%, roughly 933.64%. This is what you're going to get in a whole year on a $100 deposit. All right. So if you have $400 or more, you're going to be times this by 4. Okay. And remember, this value is not stable. Okay. It is not fixed. Rather, it continues to change. All right. So on a weekly income, you're going to be getting approximately 4 USD on an investment of $100. Right now, on the annual, this is what you'll be getting, like you saw here, be receiving up to. So on a $100 investment in 1 year, you're going to be getting $932. Okay, so if you're doing more, just times it. All right. So when you get your Vink token as your reward, how are you going to sell it? Now, because Vink token is listed on CoinMarketCap, you can actually sell Vink token in 4 different ways, meaning you can swap back your Vink chain, your Vink chain earnings. All right. You can swap it back into BNB or BUSD. You can do that on PancakeSwap, right? It's listed on PancakeSwap. It is also listed on xt.com. It's also listed on Coinbazaar and also Digifinex. So these are the exchanges where you can swap your earnings, your Vynksafe token. All right, so that solves that. So now there is no fear of, oh, how do I swap my Vynksafe token if I get my reward? You've seen how you can do that. You can do it through any of these means, right? In the next videos, we're going to be discussing how you can swap on PancakeSwap and all that. But that's that for now. So now let's quickly do a little review on what this project is all about. All right, let's see some of the things behind the scenes of this project. Okay, so now if you come to CoinMarketCap, you simply copy the Binance Matching address, for instance, and then you go to DEX2. Let's use DEX2. So if you come to DEX2, and we already opened Vink chain platform here on DEX2. So now with what you can see here, I've already told you how the the price dipped all the way from 1.2 USD to now 0.04536. Okay, so these are some of the qualities on this particular token. All right. So you have the total liquidity currently standing at 102.35K USD. Okay. And some other information that are here, you can look it up yourself. Now, when you look at the contract details, all right, the mint function is enabled, right? So what it means is that more Vynksafe token can be minted. All right. I'm sure this was done because of the staking, because when you stake, people are going to be earning continuous Vynksafe token. All right. So that's why the mint is enabled. But every other thing here is locked. For instance, changing the transaction fee and all those stuff, all those, the proxy and the fees, everything is actually locked here. So nobody can really control your transaction in this case. But more Vynksafe token can be minted. Now let's look also on the Binance Smart Chain, which is the chain on which Vynksafe is running. Let's look at one or two things there. So if I get this contract of Vynksafe, right? Let's look at one thing. Okay, so here we are on Binance Smart Chain. Yes, this is actually correct chain on the chain. So we click on track to kind of look up Vynksafe and see some things about how the system is arranged in terms of how the orders are arranged, who is holding what, and these are some of the checks we do before we actually introduce a particular project to our audience, right? So you can also do your own further analysis, all right? But this is what we do on the next big thing in the crypto space. Okay, so here we are on Vynkchain, right? So for Vynkchain right now, the total supply of Vynkchain, like we already saw on CoinMarketCap, is 99 million, and then about 1,957 addresses are currently holding this particular token, right? Which means it's just beginning. This is a good time for you to plug in, right? Now, there have been about 72,142 transfers, all right? So now let's look at the holders. Now, for the holders, we can see the Vynkchain deployer, which is the address which actually deployed this contract, is holding about 20.2%, right? Followed by second address, no indication, but this address is also holding 20.2%, which I know might likely be the same person as number one, right? So you have number three, which is the contract address, holding about 16%. You have number four holding about 9%. You have number five address holding about 7%, and then number six holding about 5%. So these holders from 1 to 6 actually have a major role to play as far as the price of Vynkchain is concerned, because they hold a lot of percentage of those projects. So if they decide to sell maybe 10 or 20 or 30% of their token, it's going to shake the price. All right, it's going to cause a lot of traffic. So this is kind of some red flags for some investors, but all the same, for the fact that you can actually unstake your token anytime you wish, or your coin, is a major reason why we're looking at this project. We're not saying it's 100% efficient. All right, there's no project that is 100% efficient, right? So every project is actually building to become better and better. So on that note, we're going to go back to show you how you can now stake your token. Remember, I said we are paying attention to BUSD staking. All right, so the first thing you want to do is to make sure that you have your Metamask. Okay, so if you already have your Metamask installed, you can simply add the Vynksafe token on your Metamask as well as your BUSD, because you're going to be connecting to this platform only with your Metamask. That is why it is a DFI project. In fact, this is the reason why I'm interested in the staking. Why? Because it's a DFI ecosystem. I don't have to register. I don't have to send a mail to anyone. I just connect with my Metamask, do my staking. Anytime I want to unstake, I interact with the Web3, and then I get out of the system. No need, no third party involved. That is the reason why we're talking about staking here, right? So normally I don't stake on traditional, centralized systems. I don't like it, because if it's not your key, it is not your money. All right. Well, in this case, you have 100% access to your money. You can stake, you can unstake anytime you so wish. All right. So that is why we're doing this. So the first thing you want to do is to add your Vynkchain token to your Trust wallet and also add it. Sorry, you can add it to your Trust wallet, fine, but you have to link your Trust wallet to your MetaMask. In this case, I'm accessing this platform using a computer, so that's why I'm using MetaMask. If I was doing this using a Trust wallet, I wouldn't have to use MetaMask, right? So that is, I'm going to be accessing this with MetaMask. So I want to show you how you can add your Vynkchain token and also add your BUSD token. Okay, so to do that, you can go to CoinMarketCap, all right, and get your Vynkchain Binance Matching address because we want to use the Binance Matching network because it's cheaper, right? So when I do this, you simply go back to your MetaMask and then you come down here, you say import tokens, and then I paste the contract. Automatically, because Vynkchain is deployed on the Binance Smart Chain, immediately you paste the contract address, the chain already understands that, oh, you're part of us, right? So I'll just add it. So now that I've added it, you can see there is 0 Vynkchain. I can decide to buy Vynkchain if I like. I can buy it on PancakeSwap by simply swapping some BNB to Vynkchain. So I'm going to import it now. Then it becomes part of my MetaMask account. So guys, my BUSD is already part of my MetaMask list. Okay, so now I have the Vynkchain and I have the BUSD. So because I'm interested in staking with BUSD, I'm gonna go get some BUSD and then stake on the Vynkchain network, right? So to do that, I'll simply come to this top here and get the contract address, which is the address for all the accounts, on this particular network. Okay, so I simply click on this and then go by. You can send your BUSD from anywhere you so wish. All right. But in this case, we're going to be using Binance. All right. So on Binance, we're already here. Okay, but let's just go back a little. So I'm going to be using 100 BUSD as an example. So the address that I've copied on the MetaMask, I'm going to paste it here. When I paste it here, I choose my network, which is the Binance Matching network, BEP20 network. Then I click on max, then click on withdrawal. So I have to get my details and then sort out this withdrawal. Then it's going to appear on my MetaMask account. So let's simply check if our BUSD has been sent. So we simply go to asset and look at the BUSD. So right now we have 100.36431 BUSD. So we can now go ahead to stake our BUSD on the Vynksafe network. How do we do that? You simply come here. You can see, like I told you in the beginning, you can stake any of these 3 tokens, all right? BUSD, BNB, and Vynksafe or Vynkchain, right? So, but I'm going to be using BUSD because I like the fact that it's a stable coin. Okay, so by clicking on BUSD, you simply click on approve BUSD. The same thing you're going to do if you want to stake using BNB. You just have to approve them first, and then you stake it. Okay, so I'm going to approve BUSD. Also, make sure you have some Binance Smart Chain. Just have some small Binance Smart Chain, token to be able to confirm transactions on the Binance Smart Chain network. So I click on approve BUSD, and then it's going to ask me, allow this safe pool to spend your BUSD. I click on approve. So let's see what it does. And now automatically, it connects to my MetaMask. If you don't have BNB Smart Chain, you're going to have issues here because you're not going to have BNB Smart Chain because this is a Binance Smart Chain network. You need BNB Smart Chain to be able to pay for fees here. So you need to get some BNB Smart Chain as you're getting your BUSD, right? So I'll confirm this. Once I confirm this, the transaction is submitted. It's processing. Okay. So the transaction is completed. I can decide to view it on Binance Smart Chain if I like, but I don't think that's necessary since the transaction is already completed. So here we are right now after approving that this network should interact with my Binance Smart Chain network, right? I'll simply click on stake because I want to stake BUSD. Now, look at the risk warning. Now, staking BUSD in this safe pool, you will be a liquidity provider. Remember, I said when you stake your BUSD, you're simply adding liquidity to the Vynksafe network. All right, which means your token or your coin will be used to provide liquidity on transactions. So the fees that are involved in those transactions, you will be part of the beneficiaries, just like you lending your money to be used for the services of the Vynksafe network, right? So this is not risk free, as you can see. Now, when the market price of token fluctuates, like when the market price of big chain fluctuates, the staking amount will be lower than the staked amount, which is called impermanent loss. Now, for more details about that, you can read here. Okay, so this safe pool is still in beta mode, so please use at your own risk. So you just confirm that you acknowledge that, and then you confirm this. When you confirm this, it's not going to ask you how much are you willing to stake out of your BUSD. You can stake any amount. I think from $10 or more, right? But here, an example, I'm staking all because I think I can risk this and that it's not a big deal, So to stake this, it's not asking me for my reference code. So on this area of reference code, you simply get the reference code of the person who, introduced you to this project. So I have my code. I simply paste my code here, my reference code. So I stake. So it's going to interact with the Metamask via Web3, and then I'm going to confirm the staking. So once I confirm the staking, I'm done. So confirm. So let's wait for the transaction to complete. So the transaction is completed, all right, and I've been able to stake $100 BUSD. So now let's go back to our calculation again. If I want to, you can see it is compounded, right? So I'm going to be waiting for the auto compound, which will be taking place in the next 3 hours. I'm going to start seeing the earnings. So in the next 24 hours, your earnings is going to start coming. So what if you want to unstake? The option is just here. If you want to unstake, the same way I've staked right now, I can decide to unstake. I simply click on stake, and it's going to ask me which one I want to unstake. I simply choose the first one and go to next. All right, so I can stake and I can unstake anytime that I wish. That is the beauty of decentralized finance, and that is why we're talking about staking here. Okay, so whatever you're staking here, you can decide to take it out anytime that you wish. So how can you get on board? Very simple. You can see the reference code here. I'm going to drop it on the message, just on the link down below. Simply go through the same process. Get your BUSD, get some small Binance Matching on your Trust wallet, on your Metamask, add your Vynksafe token to your Metamask, so you can be able to see your earnings. The reason why we added the Vynksafe token on the Metamask is so that as you're earning your Vynksafe, you'll be able to see it on your Metamask. And you can also swap it on PancakeSwap if you wish. So use this code, get on board. Simply, I'll put a website, which is vynksafe.com. I'm going to put it on the just down below the link. So you click on it, go through the same process. Once you click on the website, the first thing you want to do is to connect to your MetaMask. If you want to connect to your Trust wallet, simply use the wallet connect, and then go to your Trust wallet, go to settings, click on wallet connect, and then scan the barcode. You're going to be able to link your Trust wallet directly with Vynksafe. You can also go to dApps, decentralized applications, and paste this particular Vynksafe URL. Okay, once you paste it, it's going to open this same page for you to connect directly through your Trust wallet. So use this as your referral code and get on board on this staking. And I wish you the best of luck. You can always add even more if you wish. Don't forget, if we do a simple arithmetic on how much 100 BUSD is going to give you, you're going to be earning 0.64% daily. And on the yearly, you're going to be getting 932% per year, right? Just for $100 staking. So if you want to stake more, you can stake more to double your earnings. So on this note, I wish you the very best as you invest on this project. Remember, this is not financial advice. We looked at the pros and the cons on this project before we arrive at this phase. If you think this kind of investment goes well with you, take advantage of it. And if you're new to the crypto space and you don't understand what DFI is, how you can interact with DeFi networks, a whole lot of stuff. So you can simply click on the link below, join Jex Crypto Academy. All right, cryptocurrency or blockchain technology is a journey. I always tell people it's a journey. All right, you need to have the right channel to begin your journey in the crypto space, so you don't get scammed by scam projects and all that. So click on link, fill the simple form, and we'll get you on board on Jex Crypto Academy. But try and take advantage of this taking. I wish you the best of luck, and I'll see you in the next series. Bye.